Let's see here for the epic conclusion of Aura Fire and ONIC. Who will grab that last point? Who will grab the win?
We'll see right now, even taking a look at the battle spell, CW has actually opted for the Inspire here. So very aggressive, even against how much CC Aura Fire has.
And here as well, right? Kyrie actually opted still for the high and dry. Still gonna look for those ganks early on, and if he doesn't, Aura Fire are going to be able to actually utilize that properly here. In this lane, like I mentioned, ONIC with that flex pick basically are saying, this time we're going to be playing strong side gold. This is exactly what they did at M4, and unfortunately for ONIC, it did not work out at M4. Up against Aura, it definitely can here, knowing that Chide is very vulnerable to these bully heroes.
You know what? I really like how Aura Fire really respects the composition of that, or really respects Joe. Bringing two Purifies. Now Kyrie engaging high here. Not level 4 just yet though, but it's more than enough to get ONIC that first blood.
If you had to choose, right, the Ling or the Hayabusa ban, which one would you opt for? Because I think the Hayabusa on Kyrie is way stronger, and here he goes again.
Double. He wants the double, but Keyboy unintentionally picks up the kill. ONIC still with the heavy momentum build.
Wow, man. It's insane the way they're able to do it, right? Now the adaptability, the weak side of the map that they have always pushed CW on just does not, like, it's coming into frame with the strong side now. Kyrie even, and even the Spear of Misery there, right there, always ready to make him win these skirmishes, these duels. And Chide, on this Claude, you're not going to be able to win out in these trades. You need to go for all-ins with your Blazing Duet.
Yeah, let's see here. Will Kyrie take revenge? He will take the first blood. A good engage. Now, Kabuki will not escape with that. Wave Dragon connecting very on point. Yeah, Aura Fire will not have the manpower to fight back. Fluffy used this flicker. High though. Pop that. Fatal links on towards Keyboy. Again, not enough source of damage. ONIC winning that trade.
ONIC Esports, they're angry, and Facehugger gonna get the brunt of all of that anger.
Goodness me. Whoa, Fluffy in under the turret. Boots, what the heck? Now High though will catch Boots. Will he survive? 1 HP. There you go. Facehugger securing the kill. What the heck is going on? Chide will be able to juke that one. Drian now on the manhunt. Oh, the juke of the day falls to Chide there. Keyboy with that Wave of Dragon just on towards Kabuki though. But what a juke.
What a beautiful play from Chide, the man that we've been doubting. But here, it's still Kyrie who secures the purple buff with the help of the Roamer High. Whoa!
Yeah, he gets taken down there. I mean, what a read by Chide on towards the last Kage.
Oh, this is looking brutal for Aura Fire now, right? ONIC Esports, they're so angry in this game. They're looking for trades all around the map, and they're outclassing Aura Fire once again. But this is exactly the same thing that happened in game number 2, but Aura Fire were able to still win it out. So, Talent's prediction still exactly the same for 3 games straight. We'll see what happens as Aura Fire there gets caught once again by Kyrie.
Being the recipient of that shadow kill here, but now Keyboy moves onto his Facehugger, still has that Purified. Chaito will pop that Blazing Duet. Also, just to clear, no casualties on the board.
Again, man, Kyrie on a signature pick is just absolutely phenomenal. No misses so far in the mechanical plays as well as he goes in up top.
Oh my god, CW now mounted, but Fluffy takes a lot of damage. High though, will find CW. Facehugger claiming that kill. Kabuki, is he overextending? Kabuki will not escape that one. My god, Kyrie catches one, shadow kill, triple kill in the 4th minute of the game. The yellow porcupines in game number 3 are not messing around, and another kill might happen here top side. Keyboy finding that one.
This is a 9-2 game here in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Wow.
And it's already this bad for Aura Fire. They went a little too aggressive onto ONIC Esports, and ONIC were able to capitalize it with the amount of kill pressure that they have. and they were able to get another turtle for free with that in mind as well. And CW already has that golden staff, and that is another pickup that ONIC Esports can utilize here. And we're not even in the mid-game yet.
What's interesting is the way ONIC are actually utilizing CW here. The gold minions haven't actually, you know... Oh my god, wait, Aura are actually committing onto Boots. Oh my god, what a flicker!
What a read by Boots. High. Yes, he wasted 2 resources on that plane. ONIC grabbing the mid base turret. That is gonna hurt Aura Fire.
Yeah, again, back to my point. CW lane swapping with Boots very early on, before the 5th minute, will basically mean that Boots has gotten a bit more gold than Fluffy, and for CW, he's gotten a little bit more experience than Chide. He has a level lead, and this is actually a pretty good play because they've already taken a turret down below.
Feather Airstrike combined with Way of Dragon. Julian will pick up that kill. Keyboy now will find the Jet Kundo again, perhaps. But Fluffy trying to zone the members. Boots in the backside. But take a look at Kyrie finding the kill. Take a look at CW as well, finding another kill in the backside. Chide surviving that one as Kyrie will die in the process. Kabuki low HP will survive as Boots were got outplayed by Aura Fire.
Okay, he got a little too aggressive in that last part, right? I think he saw that he was really low, but of course, the Fatal Link's still gonna be able to see him down and get the kill over. But overall, ONIC Esports, incredible so far. And we do have a fun fact here by Grab. The second game that Aura versus ONIC becomes the longest game in Season 11 with a total of 31 minutes. Snooze into that game. That's where ONIC Esports kind of fell back. It's not ouch. You said it yourself. I'm just repeating your words. I wouldn't have said it if you didn't. But now ONIC Esports with a 4,000 gold lead. They need to not make the same mistakes that they did though, right? I think it wasn't that necessary for Boots to go in for that aggressive kill onto Aura Fire, seeing as how far they are ahead.
I think it was super necessary. They need to establish dominance in this game with their brawls. And with the turtle, that's another step for the dominance that they are already creating. Once again, look at their composition. It's built around snowballing, momentum. With that, okay, that one, yeah, Boots died, so the momentum wasn't created, but it's confidence still.
Overconfidence maybe in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Kyrie is 2 levels above Kabuki, so I'm sure that shows confidence right now on Esports with the 5,000 goalie Kyrie. Moving on towards Fluffy here, just teasing him a little. Let's see though, 2 minutes. Oh my god, topside Keyboy trying to find perhaps an opening. My goodness, how ONIC is very different in game 2.
I think it's the same ONIC, honestly. It's just the way that they're playing is a bit more disciplined.
Oh, Black Shoes Force there. Feather Airstrike. A lot of damage. Kabuki, though, in the flanking position. Trying perhaps to find an opening. Fluffy now trying to open the map. We'll pop that split on towards Keyboy, but no commitments again from both teams.
Still, both teams playing it really slow. ONIC now understanding that there are no neutral objectives will back off, but look at this high. The perfect match. Trying to buy or get some space for his team towards the purple buff. Kyrie has the red tree. It might just be a 50-50 battle right now. And Kabuki gets it, despite being 2 levels down. Wow.
Keyboy pop that Way of Dragon, but Kide will have that Purify. Will pop that Purify now. Still ONIC Esports now already in the jungles of Aura Fire. My goodness, Aura Fire has 0 or little to 0 space.
Yeah, 0 space, right? The jungle in the top was taken over by ONIC Esports. The bottom was heavily invaded by ONIC Esports as well. They were able to get a buff at least for Kabuki, but other than that, it's looking bleak. Aura Fire, though, with Facehugger already getting that Ice Queen 1, it could potentially be the answer if ONIC Esports continue to group up for team fights in the jungle. They might be able to capitalize it if they do have an As for Drian in the back line.
Good Fluffy though, right? Good position, already going in onto Drian, forcing the wings by wings. That's a very valuable resource, but Fluffy is committing onto this, all alone, isolated from his own team.
Now this might be the trigger that ONIC needed, but goodness, that split is a little bit too fast for ONIC to commit. Aura Fire now looking for the right opening. My goodness, CW committing onto his Fluffy. I was wrong. Getting the kill. And it's just 5v4. Aura Fire will not contest. Keyboy flickering away. Aura Fire regathering, recollecting, regrouping in the mid side. As on a Kyrie here, Kyrie will just commit on towards the Lord.
I mean, to be fair, it did seem like Fluffy was trying to buy some time for ONIC Esports to reset the objective because of the fact that Kabuki was still in the top side. It didn't pay them much success in the grand scheme of things. And the gold gap just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I like the way ONIC are building here. We mentioned about confidence, and Boots is still feeling it. Bloodlust Axe into the Hunter Strike, and then he goes for the utility, right? Up against the glue, you need that utility item. I think he actually got that first. Meanwhile, for the Moskov, he's just been farming freely, getting kills on the board. 2,000 gold lead, the difference there, just between both of the gold laners. And we can already see that Moskov, CW, he's doing a good job with the itemization. He understands that he's so far up ahead, he doesn't need to go for these defensive items just yet.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's a Haunted Claws, though. It's still not something like a Wind of Nature. It's more of an offensive item that helps the Moskov with the lifesteal that's already present with his passive.
See the offense. Drion popping that Feather Airstrike. Enters Fluffy. Just to zone out again, the Lord is just level 1, so no charges. But top side, also teased by Kyrie, but of course all inner turrets will be taken down.
All 3 lanes are collapsing at the same time. ONIC Esports were able to clear really well. It's looking bad for Aura Fire, but let's see their defense once again here.
Will they commit to this is the question, right? I mean, all lanes has been managed by Aura Fire technically, so ONIC Esports, they seem to just lower down their pacing here in the mid-game.
You know, we're saying this. This is very repetitive. It is looking bad for Aura, but it did look bad for Aura in Game 2 when they actually got the comeback, right? So Aura Fire somehow, I think they enjoy being just behind here because they are able to look for these 50-50s without risking the lead that they have. And look, it's happening again!
E-Boy, slight overcommitment now will be punished, but Facehugger will be executed by Boots. Will be traded back by the roamer though. Now Kyrie with the Quad Shadow trying to find a play. Does not quite connect just yet. Boots again trying perhaps to find the right target. A good disengage from both teams.
Like I said, being behind means that if you go for the 50-50, you're not going to lose. If you lose, hey, we're already behind, right? The gold lead is still in ONIC's favor. And if ONIC are not able to close this game off in, what, the next 2 to 3 minutes, Aura Fire can do exactly what they did. Chayat, look at his items. He's been farming really well. Despite him being in the losing lane, picking up the DHS and the Golden Staff is your power spike. The Wind of Nature and the Steel Leg Plate, sure, you could have gone for more damage here, but I think it's proper amounts of respect. You're up against the Hayabusa and the Moskov. You need that physical defense on top of the Wind of Nature, but he's already building towards what I think is the corrosion side, the corrosive side here. So if he does get that, his Blazing Duet will be much better here coming into that later stage because it also adds in the slow. So he's a utility on top of damage, and he doesn't need the sprint as usual.
And in addition to that, you can see from the side of Drian, right, he instantly made that Holy Crystal. It's one of the most expensive items in the game, and it's also very risky. Usually you want to go for more penetration first before you go in for full magic power, but because they're so far ahead, because of the lead, they have the confidence to do so. But expect that they really need that penetration item as soon as possible for the damage to kick in. But Facehugger, barely gets out there.
Barely gets out. Yeah, but that's information though, right? I mean, no black shoes. Perhaps they might make a move onto his Facehugger now. Keyboy caught in the mix. Feathered Airstrike onto his Chide. All insta health HP. They need to take consider of that as well. And now Aura Fire though in a good position for commitment on towards Lord. And there you go, Kabuki securing the second Lord. And ONIC, right now, they are looking for the fight, looking for the flank. Fatal Links connects. No follow-up damage just yet. Kyrie, though, connecting the Shadow onto his Kabuki. Still a great disengage from the Aura Fire.
Good punishment. Very good maneuvers by Aura Fire. They know that ONIC don't really have that split pushing threat if it's Boots in the side lane. Now, if it's Kyrie, it'll be a different a different situation, right? Because the Hayabusa is a very good split pusher. 1v1s with the high-end dry works out, and that's what I was kind of confused at. If ONIC really didn't want to go for the commitment there, because Kairi didn't have the purple buff, maybe Kairi should have been sent into the bottom side so that at least are going to be able to pick up a base turret. Boots has transitioned from the early damage build that he's gone for. Now he is a semi-tank, and he won't be able to put that much pressure into the turret with his siege potential being super low. Now we're seeing it. Kairi split pushing in the mid lane, but he just might be caught here. No, he has the Quad Shadow. He jumps back in, actually.
Yeah, oh my god. Almost there, but top side, Keyboard trying to harass Tide, who is quite low. But no casualties from that Lord push, so I guess it was a good defense from ONIC. Aura of Fire just couldn't handle and, yeah, set the waves properly.
Kairi stole the purple buff again. Again. For the 100th time. I guess Aura of Fire, they got to learn to live without it as they are trying to put pressure here in the mid side. They're looking for some compensation on the board, but they have to be careful here. The positioning coming from Keyboy is really real. Oh, Fluffy.
Oh my god, Kairi built that endless battle, so I guess that negates the Wind of Nature from Tide, no?
A bit, right? There's a bit of true damage now to the mix, so if Tide actually pops the Wind of Nature a bit late, that's going to be Kairi basically punishing him even more with the true damage built in. And look at that, Fluffy! Wow, that's the Immortality popped!
Mortality popped here, no real engage after that. Keyboy flicker with Dragon onto his high though. Not really proper, but Kite in the backside with that blazing duet. Trying to do damage, and look at CW on that manhunt, surviving that one. Kabuki trying to buy time as well, popping Kairi's immortality. What an engage. Again, no casualties from both teams.
Beautiful maneuver there by Kairi. He was so low, I thought he was going to be punished, but he buys the immortality while he was in this shadow kill. I think he sold a few items there. You can see, endless. Yeah, he did sell the Endless Battle to get enough gold for the immortality. It was a risky move, man. Woo. Kairi literally waited for the last possible second to pop that shadow kill when he was 1 HP against the Martis. That was also well played by Kabuki with the timing, but as we all know, this guy knows when and where to buy items at any given moment. Now though, they sold the Endless Battle, bought the Immortality, popped it, sells the Immortality. He will have an item disadvantage coming into the next team fight.
We'll see here. Right now, Aura of Fire already opening up the map, looking for another possible setup onto the Lord here. Boots already opening up the map as well as Keyboy. As Keyboy has actually built that brute force breastplate, so a little bit more sustainability. I wonder what he sold to get that, but look at this Kairi in the back line.
Again, forcing Facehugger to pop that Black Shoes early. Again, they need to exploit this information. Keyboy trying to open the map. Again, Facehugger should be their main prio since no ult from this guy, but it seems like Aura of Fire can just defend well.
CW's been insane though, right? He's been able to be so mobile on the map. Currently 3-1-5, and for some reason, he never gets caught. He's always been able to free hit from the backline, and I think that's where Aura of Fire starts to hurt. They need to find a way to take him down, and maybe that's what Fluffy has been trying to do, but he hasn't been able to do that successfully just yet. But look at this, Lord already half health.
Lord, Aura of Fire, they are going to commit on towards this one, but it seems like now Keyboy was caught. Mortality, no. Keyboy gets taken down. Kairi trying to find the flag in the sides. Lord evolved high, popping that fatal links onto its boots, flickers away. Facehugger though was very low, but Trion will be taken down in the process. Mid laners fall high. Will have that immortal. Kairi will not be able to find that one. A shadow kill finds the shutdown, finds the double, finds the triple. Kairi is massive in this game.
Wow. What a performance! Eterna caught Kairi on his signature pick. He did this at M4 against Echo, and he's doing it against their sister organization, Aura of Fire. Now, triple kill with a play that initially looked like Kairi made a mistake. Every time you think it's a mistake, no, it's calculated by Kairi, the future himself.
Oh, and he's going back in once again onto Kabuki here.
Can he end here? Take a look. Oh, he won't overcommit on towards this one. ONIC, what a shadow kill. Wow.
CW was there too, okay? I mean,
Okay.
to be fair. So it was CW and Kyrie versus the world, but for sure, nobody doubts the potential that Kyrie has and the impact that he has, especially on the Hayabusa. Which is why I mentioned the Ling compared to the Hayabusa. I'd take the Ling any day. Kyrie's just too fast on the Haya.
What is
Yeah.
he on, right?
I don't know what I choose. I just ban both, right?
Just ban him.
Ban Kyrie.
Ban
That's what
Kyrie.
Echo did, and that's how they won. Wait, there's a fight.
Way of Dragon connecting onto his Fluffy. He will survive that one, but Fatal Link connects onto it too. Tide will die though. But now, take a look at the backside. Fluffy will be taken down by Kyrie. More than enough damage was given. Mega kill secured now, the Lord. They need to focus on this one. Can Aura Fire defend with 3? ONIC is just too strong for now, as form is temporary, but class is permanent.
Maniac!
2-1 with the Maniac. ONIC winning this series 2-1.